Italy. It's not just a country, it's a living, breathing masterpiece. From the sun-drenched hills of Tuscany to the sparkling canals of Venice, Italy seduces travelers with its rich history, passionate culture, and mouth-watering cuisine. Whether you're backpacking on a budget or indulging in la dolce vita, Italy promises an unforgettable adventure. Over the next few chapters, we'll journey together to some of Italy's most iconic destinations. We'll wander through ancient ruins, marvel at breathtaking art, and savor the flavors of regional specialties. I'm talking about creamy gelato, fresh baked focaccia, and of course, the perfect plate of pasta. So, grab your appetite for adventure and get ready to say ciao to the heart and soul of Italy. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to the heart of ancient Rome, the Colosseum. Now imagine yourself transported back nearly 2,000 years to a time of gladiators, emperors, and roaring crowds. This architectural marvel, once capable of holding over 50,000 spectators, witnessed some of the most thrilling and brutal spectacles of the Roman Empire. Standing in its shadow today, you can almost hear the clash of swords and the roar of the crowd. Visiting the Colosseum is like stepping onto the set of a Hollywood epic, but it's so much more than that. It's a powerful reminder of the ingenuity and grandeur of the Roman Empire. To truly experience the Colosseum's magic, I recommend visiting early in the morning or later in the afternoon to avoid the biggest crowds. And don't miss exploring the underground tunnels, where gladiators and animals awaited their fate. Right next to the Colosseum, you'll find the Roman Forum, the bustling center of ancient Roman life. Imagine this area teeming with merchants, politicians, and ordinary citizens going about their daily routines. As you stroll through the ruins of temples, basilicas, and government buildings, remember that you're walking in the footsteps of Julius Caesar and other legendary figures. It's humbling to think about the weight of history all around you. And speaking of history, don't miss the nearby Palatine Hill, one of the 7 hills of Rome, and believed to be the city's oldest inhabited area. From here, you can enjoy breathtaking views of the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and the sprawling cityscape beyond. As the sun sets over Rome, take a moment to reflect on the incredible legacy of this ancient civilization. This is just a taste of what Rome has to offer, but it's a powerful reminder of why this city continues to captivate travelers from around the globe. From the ancient grandeur of Rome, we journey north to Venice, a city that seems to float on magic. Built on a lagoon of over 100 islands, Venice is a labyrinth of canals, bridges, and charming squares, a place where getting lost is part of the adventure. The best way to experience Venice's unique ambience is undoubtedly by gondola. Glide silently along the canals as your gondolier navigates the narrow waterways. You'll pass beneath arched bridges, past colorful palazzos, and catch glimpses of everyday Venetian life unfolding on the water's edge. As you drift along the Grand Canal, Venice's main thoroughfare, you'll be treated to a breathtaking display of architectural splendor. Grand palazzos, once home to wealthy Venetian merchants, line the canal, showcasing a blend of Gothic, Renaissance, and Byzantine styles. Keep your camera ready as you round each bend, because Venice is a photographer's paradise. The play of light on the water, the colorful buildings reflected in the canals, and the charming bridges create endless opportunities for capturing the city's unique beauty. While a gondola ride is a must-do, be sure to explore Venice on foot too. Get lost in the labyrinthine alleyways, discovering hidden courtyards, quaint cafes, and artisan workshops. And speaking of artisan workshops, Venice is famous for its glass-blowing tradition. Take a trip to Murano, a nearby island known for its glass-making heritage. Watch skilled artisans transform molten glass into delicate masterpieces right before your eyes. No trip to Venice is complete without a visit to St. Mark's Square, the city's grand piazza. Be dazzled by the opulent facade of St. Mark's Basilica. Climb the Campanile Bell Tower for panoramic views, and soak up the lively atmosphere of this iconic square. As the sun sets over the lagoon, casting a warm glow on the city's rooftops, you'll understand why Venice has been inspiring artists, writers, and romantics for centuries. It's a place where time seems to stand still, and where every corner whispers tales of history, art, and enduring beauty. Alright travelers, get ready for Pisa. Now this city is more than just a quick photo stop, but let's be honest, that leaning tower is calling your name, right? This architectural wonder has been baffling visitors for centuries. Legend has it that Galileo even dropped cannonballs from the top to study gravity. Whether that's true or not, the tower's tilt is a testament to human ingenuity, and maybe a little bit of oops. Now you're gonna want that classic photo holding up the tower. We've all seen it, we've all laughed at it, and you know you're gonna take it too. Don't be shy. Embrace the cheese factor. But don't just stop at the photo op. Climb to the top. The view from the leaning tower is surprisingly spectacular, offering a panoramic vista of Pisa and the surrounding countryside. Now Pisa is more than just the leaning tower. Take some time to explore the Piazza dei Miracoli, the Square of Miracles. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to some other architectural gems, like the stunning Pisa Cathedral and Baptistery. And hey, after a long day of sightseeing, treat yourself to some authentic Italian gelato. Pisa has some of the best I've ever had. Find a sunny spot in the piazza, savor the flavors, and soak in the atmosphere. Remember, travel is about more than just checking things off a list. It's about experiencing a place, connecting with its history, and creating lasting memories. So, slow down, wander the streets of Pisa, and discover the charm of this often overlooked Italian gem. Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, is a city that will steal your heart and leave you breathless. And at the very heart of Florence stands the Duomo, a masterpiece of Italian Gothic architecture. This majestic cathedral, with its iconic dome designed by Brunelleschi, dominates the Florentine skyline. Just try to take a bad picture of this thing. It's impossible. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by a symphony of art and history. The interior of the Duomo might seem austere at first, but look closely. The details, the scale, the sheer grandeur of it all will leave you speechless. And don't miss the chance to climb to the top of the dome. It's a bit of a hike, but trust me, the panoramic views of Florence are worth every step. Now, no visit to the Duomo is complete without exploring its surrounding complex. The Baptistery, with its exquisite bronze doors by Ghiberti, is a work of art in itself. Legend has it that Michelangelo himself called them the Gates of Paradise, and art lovers make sure to visit the Museo dell'Opera del Duomo. This museum houses the original sculptures and artworks from the Duomo complex, including Donatello's masterpiece, the Penitent Magdalene. As you explore the Duomo and its surroundings, take a moment to imagine the artists and craftsmen who created these masterpieces centuries ago. Their legacy lives on in the beauty and grandeur of Florence. So, take your time, wander the streets, soak in the atmosphere, and let the art and history of Florence wash over you. Get ready to have your breath taken away, folks, because we're heading to the Amalfi Coast. This stretch of coastline south of Naples is like something out of a dream. Imagine dramatic cliffs plunging into turquoise waters, pastel-colored villages clinging to the hillsides, and fragrant lemon groves scenting the air. Whether you're looking for romance, adventure, or just a healthy dose of la dolce vita, the Amalfi Coast has something for everyone. It's a place to relax, recharge, and fall in love with life all over again. Now, one of the best ways to experience the Amalfi Coast is by car. But be warned, those roads are winding. If you're not comfortable with a little bit of a driving challenge, you might want to opt for a bus or ferry instead. But hey, if you do decide to brave the drive, you'll be rewarded with some of the most stunning views in the world. Just remember to take it slow, enjoy the ride, and maybe pack a motion sickness pill or two. Now, the Amalfi Coast isn't just about scenic drives, it's also a hiker's paradise. One of the most popular trails is the Sentiero degli Dei, the Path of the Gods. This breathtaking hike offers panoramic views of the coastline and is not to be missed. And of course, no trip to the Amalfi Coast would be complete without spending some time on those gorgeous beaches. From the glamorous shores of Positano to the hidden coves of Praiano, there's a beach for every taste. And after a long day of hiking or swimming, what better way to unwind than with a glass of limoncello? This refreshing liqueur, made from the locally grown lemons, is the perfect way to end a perfect day on the Amalfi Coast. So, pack your bags, grab your swimsuit, and get ready to experience the magic of the Amalfi Coast. Pompeii, nestled in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, is a haunting reminder of the awesome power of nature. This ancient Roman city met a dramatic end in 79 AD, when Vesuvius erupted, burying Pompeii under a thick blanket of ash and pumice. That ash also preserved Pompeii in a remarkable time capsule. Walking through the excavated streets of Pompeii is like stepping back in time. Don't miss the Garden of the Fugitives, where you'll see plaster casts of Pompeii's residents, frozen in their final moments. It really makes you appreciate the forces at work beneath our feet and how quickly life can change. So, who should visit Pompeii? History buffs will be in their element, of course, but Pompeii also holds a special allure for anyone who's ever wondered what life was like in Roman times. It's a glimpse into a lost world, and a powerful reminder of the impermanence of even the grandest civilizations. One of the most fascinating things about Pompeii is how intact so much of the city remains. You can explore the houses of wealthy Romans, complete with their intricate mosaics and frescoes. And then there are the more everyday places, bakeries with ovens still containing bread, shops with counters still displaying their wares. As you wander, be sure to look out for the Forum, the heart of Pompeii's civic life. Today, it stands as a testament to the grandeur of the Roman Empire, even in its provincial outposts. But Pompeii is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a story about people. People just like you and I, going about their lives, unaware of the impending disaster. It's a reminder of the preciousness of life and the importance of savoring every moment. Ciao from the Italian Riviera. Here, clinging to the rugged coastline like brightly colored barnacles, you'll find Cinque Terre, 5 charming villages that time seems to have forgotten. Connected by ancient hiking trails and a scenic train line, each village offers its own unique personality and breathtaking views. Imagine this: pastel-colored houses stacked precariously on steep cliffs, vineyards clinging to terraced hillsides, the azure waters of the Ligurian Sea sparkling below. This is Cinque Terre, a place where the beauty of the natural world blends seamlessly with the charm of traditional Italian life. The best way to experience Cinque Terre is on foot. Lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails that win their way through vineyards, olive groves, and along dramatic coastal bluffs. You'll be rewarded with stunning vistas, the scent of lemons in the air and the sound of waves crashing against the rocks. But even if hiking isn't your thing, you can still soak up the magic of Cinque Terre. Hop on the train that connects the villages, or take a scenic boat ride for a different perspective on this stunning coastline. Each village has something special to offer. Let's start with Monte Rosso al Mare, the largest of the 5 villages, and a great place to base yourself. Here you'll find sandy beaches, lively piazzas, and a charming old town. Be sure to sample the local anchovies, a Cinque Terre specialty. Next up is Vernazza, arguably the most picturesque of the 5 villages, with its colorful harbor and dramatic clifftop setting. Grab a gelato and find a spot to soak up the views. You won't be disappointed. Then there's Corniglia, perched high on a clifftop and accessible only by a steep staircase. The climb is worth it for the panoramic views. Manarola, with its iconic waterfront houses, is a photographer's dream. And finally, there's Rio Maggiore, the easternmost village, known for its vibrant nightlife. No matter which village you choose to explore, you're in for a treat. Cinque Terre is a feast for the senses, from the stunning scenery to the delicious food and wine. It's a place where you can slow down, reconnect with nature, and savor the simple pleasures of life. Well, folks, we've explored ancient ruins, hiked breathtaking coastlines, and now we're stepping inside the world's smallest country, Vatican City. This city-state, entirely enveloped by Rome, is the spiritual and administrative center of the Catholic Church, and it's a place of profound historical and artistic significance. Now, you don't have to be religious to appreciate the grandeur of Vatican City. Imagine stepping inside St. Peter's Square, surrounded by Bernini's majestic colonnade, with the imposing facade of St. Peter's Basilica rising before you. It's a sight that takes your breath away, no matter your beliefs. And then there's the Vatican Museums, home to one of the world's greatest art collections. We're talking Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling, with its iconic depiction of the creation of Adam. We're talking Raphael's rooms, adorned with frescoes that are masterpieces of the Renaissance. But it's not just the big hitters. The Vatican Museums are a treasure trove of ancient Roman sculptures, Egyptian artifacts, and tapestries so intricate they look like paintings. You could spend days here and still not see everything. It's a testament to the enduring power of art and faith. Of course, the highlight for many visitors is the Sistine Chapel. Words can't really do justice to the experience of standing beneath Michelangelo's masterpiece. The sheer scale and detail of the frescoes are awe-inspiring, and the stories they tell are timeless. Just remember, no photos allowed inside. And then there's St. Peter's Basilica itself, the largest church in the world, and a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. Step inside, and you'll be struck by the sheer size and opulence of the place. Look up at Michelangelo's dome, marvel at the intricate mosaics, and pay your respects at the tomb of St. Peter. But Vatican City is more than just museums and churches. It's also home to the Vatican Gardens, a peaceful oasis in the heart of the city. Here you can wander among fountains, sculptures, and manicured lawns, and even catch a glimpse of the Pope's residence. Visiting Vatican City is an experience that stays with you long after you've left. It's a reminder of the power of art, the enduring legacy of the Catholic Church, and the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for generations to come. So, whether you're religious or not, a trip to Vatican City is an absolute must. All right, folks, let's escape the hustle and bustle for a while and head to Lake Como. This place is like something out of a dream, with its crystal clear waters, charming villages, and lush greenery. Trust me, you'll feel like you've stepped into a postcard. One of the best things to do here is to simply relax and soak up the atmosphere. Take a stroll along the lakefront promenade, grab a gelato, and watch the world go by. If you're feeling a little more adventurous, you can rent a boat and explore the lake at your own pace. Now, Lake Como is known for its luxurious villas, and for good reason. Many of these historic estates are open to the public, so you can get a glimpse into the glamorous lifestyle of the rich and famous. Keep an eye out for Villa del Balbianello. It's a real stunner, and it even featured in a couple of James Bond movies. And hey, if you want to splurge, you can even stay in one of these villas. Just imagine waking up to those lake views. Now, no trip to Lake Como would be complete without taking a boat tour. It's the perfect way to see the lake in all its glory and visit some of the charming towns that dot its shores. You can hop on a ferry or even rent your own private boat. It's a bit pricier, but hey, it's your vacation, right? Speaking of towns, Bellagio is a must-see. It's known as the Pearl of Lake Como, and it's easy to see why. This picturesque town is perched on a promontory, offering stunning views of the lake and the surrounding mountains. Wander through its narrow streets, enjoy a meal at a waterfront restaurant, and soak up the romantic atmosphere. Another great town to visit is Verona, located on the eastern shore of the lake. It's a bit quieter than Bellagio, but just as charming. Take a stroll along the lakeside promenade, visit the beautiful Villa Monastero with its stunning gardens, and enjoy a delicious meal with a view. And if you're feeling a little adventurous, why not hike up to the top of one of the surrounding mountains for panoramic views of the lake? There are plenty of trails for all levels, so you're sure to find one that's perfect for you. Remember, pack a picnic lunch and enjoy the scenery. Ciao amici. Now we're heading south to the island of Sicily, a land of ancient history, vibrant culture, and mouth-watering cuisine. Sicily's been ruled by everyone from the Greeks and Romans to the Arabs and Normans, and each culture has left its mark on this fascinating island. One of the best things about Sicily is its food. This is where you come to indulge in fresh seafood, pasta dishes with rich sauces, and pastries that will make your taste buds sing. Don't miss out on trying arancini, those delicious fried rice balls, and cannoli, crispy pastries filled with sweet ricotta cream. Now, when it comes to history, Sicily's got it in spades. You can explore ancient Greek temples in Agrigento, Roman mosaics in Piazza Armerina, and Norman cathedrals in Palermo. It's like taking a step back in time. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even climb Mount Etna, Europe's largest active volcano. But Sicily is not just about the past, it's also a place of vibrant culture and stunning natural beauty. You can relax on pristine beaches, hike through rugged mountains, and explore charming towns and villages. And the best part? Sicilians are known for their warm hospitality, so you're sure to feel right at home. Let's start with Palermo, Sicily's capital city. It's a fascinating mix of old and new, with bustling markets, grand palaces, and beautiful churches. Don't miss the Cappella Palatina, a stunning example of Norman architecture, and the Catacombe dei Cappuccini, a rather eerie but fascinating Capuchin monastery with underground tunnels lined with mummified bodies. Next up we have Taormina, a picturesque town perched on a cliff top overlooking the Ionian Sea. Here you can enjoy breathtaking views of Mount Etna, explore the ancient Greek theater, and wander through the charming streets lined with shops and restaurants. For a taste of ancient Greece, head to the Valley of the Temples in Agrigento. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to some of the best preserved Greek temples outside of Greece. It's an incredible sight to see these towering structures bathed in the golden light of the Sicilian sun. And finally, no trip to Sicily would be complete without a visit to the Aeolian Islands. This volcanic archipelago off the north coast of Sicily offers stunning scenery, crystal clear waters, and black sand beaches. You can take a boat trip to explore the islands, go swimming and sunbathing, or even hike up to the top of a volcano for incredible views. Well, folks, there you have it. From the ancient ruins of Rome to the romantic canals of Venice and the sun-drenched beaches of Sicily, Italy truly has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to start planning your own Italian adventure. Remember, The best way to experience Italy is to embrace the local culture, savor the delicious food, and take your time to soak up the atmosphere. Don't be afraid to get lost in the winding streets. Strike up conversations with the friendly locals and create memories that will last a lifetime. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and inspiration, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future adventures. Italy is waiting for you. Pack your bags and create memories that will last a lifetime. Ciao.